back with another episode of the discussion. I am the bad guy, CJ Dove.
And everyone knows I'm the good guy, E. Dale.
Obviously.
Everyone knows this, obviously. Except for CJ, of course.
How you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm struggling bad. I had the worst night ever, the worst morning ever.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you have been dealing with things. Mm-hmm. But it's my obligation as your brother to make you leave from here today.
Okay.
Feeling better.
Hey, listen, man, you know I want nothing more.
And I'm looking at your face. I think you feeling better already.
I feel a little better, man. I do, man. I got a little pain. I got a little discomfort, but I'm feeling a whole lot better, man.
See, that's what happens when you bring positive energy into the universe, man.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
You know,
Indeed.
This Godspeed over here.
Indeed. Oh, I got my man's name right. Yo, what up, Sean? I see you, baby. Peace. It's my man's in there.
Okay.
That's my man's in there.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey.
It's my man.
Hey, I love it, man.
Peace to the gods. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, you know.
That's my man's in there.
Wisdom, understanding, man.
So how was your day, bro?
Yo, bro. I mean, my day it's been pretty basic, but pretty damn good, man.
Hey, listen, basic is always good.
Feel good.
Man, that's what's up.
Got my workout in, got me a couple of hours of sleep.
Oh, man.
You know?
Woo.
Got on the grill.
Yeah.
Made a couple of beats, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you been on it. You know what I mean?
Hey, E, you know me,
listen,
man.
you own it like you own it.
Hey, man, you know.
My dog.
Like whoever's in my life, man, you know what I'm saying? I you know, the day I go missing,
right?
They gonna be like, damn, we missed that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that's the type of imprints I be trying to leave.
You definitely doing that.
I stay on 10 around here, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to everybody in the comments section.
Yes,
if it's your first time joining in, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get your notifications each and every time we drop new content.
Yes, indeed.
Also, if you just feeling like you're in a giving mood,
yes, sir.
The PayPal is pinned.
It's pinned for you.
We'll take any donations you're willing to give. Goes towards community work and making us a better show.
Right.
You know,
upgrading
the equipment and different things of that nature. We'll take. Tell them what we'll take.
25 cents, 50 cents, $1, whatever you have to offer. And if you're in a giving mood, man, be a cheerful giver, man. You know, so donate to the show, man. The link's down there. Click on both of them, man. Money sign CJ Dub, money sign 23 Eric, man. The link, click on it, baby.
I got word, E, that the link is not pinned.
It's not.
You didn't pin it?
Well, you know, it's on mine. I see it right here. You know, I have it.
I don't see it.
I have it right here on mine.
And I'm looking on mine. I don't see it.
Look, you see it? There you go, right here. You may have to click on to the discussions page. On the discussion, and it'll be there on the discussion.
That's a possibility. But just in case, if you don't have PayPal, you can also donate via Cash App.
Yes, sir.
At $23A Rick.
That's my note. That's my name. They don't know how to spell my name. Now look, I'm giving y'all. Look, that alone should be worth something. No one knows my name, know how to spell it. So look, I gave it to you right here on the show.
And also at money sign CJ Dub.
Right.
Any donation will be gratefully appreciated.
Yes.
If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. We understand the show will go on.
Yes,
but
sir.
we are asking for all support if you're able to do it.
Yes, sir. Indeed, we will take anything for you guys. But look, on another note, man, you know I've been feeling bad. I'm down. I'm kind of struggling. I need a good classic for today, man. What do you have today?
Well, today's classic, you know, kind of spontaneous off the top of the head. As you know, I had a million things going on today. When you pulled up, I was cooking on the grill.
Yes, sir.
You know, X, Y, and Z. So today's classic, right off the top of my head, because I felt like listening to him.
Okay.
I'm going to choose my main man, Ghostface Killer.
Well, you know I know all about
Supreme Clientele.
Ooh, yes, indeedy, Supreme Clientele.
How you feel about Supreme Clientele, brother?
Man, look, I love everything Ghostface done.
Ghostface, I actually, did a pilot episode of View from the Six, and the first topic was, does Ghostface Killer have the best catalog in hip-hop history?
He got a great...
there were some people who went against, actually do have a better catalog than Ghostface. I mean, it becomes a matter of taste when you start talking about Jay-Z and, Nas and different people like that. That's just a matter of taste. But Ghostface catalog is just as prestige as those guys, if not better, depending on, how you feel.
I think Ghostface, he's not underrated, but I think that a lot of times he's overlooked when it comes to that, man, because he was not only cool, but he was a gritty dude too. You know what I'm saying? He just listen, man. Ghostface was that dude. I think most rappers, pound for pound, wouldn't even be able to stand in the ring with Ghostface.
That's an absolute fact.
Pound for pound, if you put Ghostface in the ring, look, I love Nas in there.
Right.
But I don't know if you want to face a guy like that in the ring with his catalog.
Yeah, Ghost catalog, that was the point I was trying to make. Like, the man's catalog, Ghostface was my favorite rapper for many years.
Right.
He got like 7 or 8 albums that are freaking dope as hell.
Man, he got some great music.
You know what I mean? And I could have chose any one of his, but today I chose Supreme Clientele. Now, I'm not looking at Google right now, so somebody, if I say something wrong, please feel free to correct me. But I believe Supreme Clientele was released in the year either 99 or 2000.
Damn, was it that late?
Yeah. It was 99 or 2000.
Let me see. Supreme Clientele, Ghostface Killer. Let's see, man. I gotta see what year did that come out, because, man.
Yeah, I believe it was 99, either 99 or 2000. Supreme Clientele was released, and because I was still in the city at the time of the release of this album. I think that same year that Supreme Clientele came out, we also got albums from, I think Prodigy dropped his debut album.
Right.
HNIC in that same year. Mm-hmm. I think who else? I think Eminem dropped the Marshall Mathers LP. I think all of those albums came around the same time.
It's not showing me the release date, but yeah. It was 99. Dang, man, listen, that was dope. 2000.
It was released February 8th, 2000 on Epic Records.
3 days after my birthday. I knew I had Aquarius season, baby. Aquarius season. Let's get it. So what we got? Which one we playing? What we got?
So there's so many songs on Supreme. Like, the whole album is amazing. Just to be, keep it a bean. My favorite, I can't even choose one. We're going to just say, we're going to toast up the nutmeg. How about that?
Okay, let's toast up to
because it was a perfect
album. I might kill him, son.
The Wally era, the blue and cream.
Yo, like blue and cream. You know what I mean? Yeah. So look, man.
Yo, shout out to Ghostface Killer.
Shout out to the face,
Supreme
man.
Clientele, definitely a classic
album.
album.
Shout out to the whole Wu-Tang. You guys are awesome. So look.
Oh, man, we got a new executive producer over here. I'm being spoiled right now. You
being spoiled?
I'm being very spoiled.
I don't have nothing in my cup.
Hey, stop being a hater.
The best part of waking up. I mean, look, you know what? I'm starting not to be able to like.
That's what.
Because my family, you know what? I'm not gonna say this on air because I'm gonna really sound like a hater. But we'll talk later.
Listen, man, you gotta stop. Like, they tell me all the time, especially the young ones, man, stop being a hater. So I'm telling you this over here in my grill attire. Stop being a hater, man.
Right, man.
And while y'all. You may ask, why does he have on that damn apron? That may be a question that some of you guys may be asking. But I'm just going to say this. I have this apron on because I was cooking. And then I started feeling like, okay, Ghostface, I'm going to throw Ghostface on. Raekwon the chef,
Little chef. Hey, yo, chef, what up?
For the show, I ain't changing clothes.
Hey, but yo, I got to say, as a chef,
right?
You're looking real good, bro.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I mean? You my bro, man. I gotta listen. My goal and my job in life is to uplift my brothers.
Okay.
I want to uplift you, brother. I want you to know that you are great.
And as well, it goes both ways.
Also,
it is reciprocated.
But listen, while we're doing all this, let's get into this topic, man. Because look, you know that I am passionate about these topics.
You most certainly are.
And the first topic I want to talk about is the young black guy walking in his neighborhood being harassed by a military sergeant, a veteran, and his wife, walking through his own neighborhood.
Right.
And they approached him, telling him to get out of the neighborhood, and then he proceeded to question them about it and everything. Right. He was arrested in South Carolina. He was arrested. The guy was arrested. It's a tragedy to see that you can't even be black and live in a nice neighborhood. I mean, even in 2021, as a black man, it's hard to live in America. And it shouldn't be this way. And the way he approached this guy and the way he was talking to him as if he was sonning him. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, like type of, you know what I'm saying? Right. I hate that. It's two different Americas, and that's the problem right now with us. I mean, what happened? This guy should be locked up, man, and they should, look, you shouldn't even get a check from the military anymore for that. Because that's not patriotism. And if anybody will try to justify this, see, this is my problem, and this is why it makes my blood boil when I hear these stories and see these stories. You know what I'm saying? Because someone out there, some white people are going to try to find a way to justify this. Well, he didn't know who he was. You don't have no business walking up talking to him. He live out here in this neighborhood. He can walk, jog, run, do whatever he want to do. And if he don't live in that neighborhood, what is it your business? He's not out there committing crimes. So how you feel about it? I mean, because I know you're seeing these stories. A lot of these stories are popping up now.
Well, I'm not going to lie. On this one, I have mixed emotions about. Sometimes you have to put yourself in the shoes of. Now, I do think the guy was over aggressive.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
You think?
The white guy, he was super aggressive.
Way over.
By putting his hands on that young man. You know what I mean? I would love to see the first half of that, what happened prior to the incident, because what it does, it leaves doubt for me. The fact that I can't see what the hell happened at the very beginning. Because let's just say, hypothetically speaking, there was, say the kid did something. Say the kid was walking on his property. Let's just say he was in his yard, right? Let's just say, you know how young people do. Hold on, hear me out.
But he didn't say that.
Hold on, hear me out.
Okay.
Let's just say, because young kids got a habit. I know I was young once, and actually I've done it as an adult. Matter of fact, one day I was walking to Meek Will's house to see you. I cut through somebody's yard.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, that person, the person what yard I walked through, if they came out and said, "What the hell are you doing on my yard, on my lawn?" Technically, I'm wrong, and it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't warrant that response.
Hold on. It doesn't?
It doesn't warrant you telling me, get out of this neighborhood and doing all this.
That's what I'm saying. This is my point. The exchange that happened beforehand, I would have loved to see what that was. Because what you're actually seeing is the end result of something that happened prior to. And I'm not saying that the dude wasn't aggressive, but all I'm saying is I've seen far worse racism. I didn't hear him call him a nigga. I didn't hear...
He didn't have to, though. But he didn't have to, CJ. You know what he wanted to. Listen, you probably know he wanted to say that to him. But look, this is my thing. After watching that part of the video, me not seeing that, and I understand what you're saying, getting that prior to that, what you want to see the interaction.
I would love to see what the interaction was beforehand, because what you're left with here is drawing your own conclusion. You're assuming that this kid was walking up the street and passed by this house, and this man comes outside and like, yo, what the hell are you doing in our neighborhood? That was, when I first seen the video and actually watched, seeing comments and different, that was the general mentality of most people who watched it. They were assuming that this guy was just passing by, and then the dude just, I guess, comes out of his house and just like, yo, what the hell is going on in our neighborhood?
Look, I'm going to have to disagree on you. I hear what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying. But when I look at this young kid, this kid's demeanor, the grown man, well, whoever he is.
Because if you walk through my yard, if that's just like, if somebody passed through my yard right now.
You're not going to be upset to that point where you run up on him and handle him like that, CJ.
Depending on what he say.
Man, come on, man. We not doing
depending
that.
on how he...
We're not doing that.
Hey, E, depending on what he says when I address him.
Hey, listen. If you ask...
That's my point. If I address you and I be like, yo, why are you walking through my yard? And the kid is like...
I don't think
like whatever.
Listen, in this particular case, I'm just saying me. I don't think that was the case.
But you were drawing your own conclusion,
and that's what I'm doing now.
To what happened at the beginning.
But that's what. No, I'm not drawing a conclusion of what happened in the beginning. I'm drawing a conclusion from what I saw. I saw the young guy's demeanor. And he wasn't menacing, he wasn't threatening, he wasn't shouting, he wasn't loud.
And that part I agree with.
And listen, he wasn't doing any of that. And he was asked, and then when he turned around and asked him some questions, how long you been living here? This guy got offended. The white guy got offended. See, this is my problem. White people act like they can't be asked the question.
Before you go to that point, I'm putting this out here for the record. I agree with you on that part of it. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
I do think the dude was overly aggressive, and just like you're saying, certain white people, a certain white demographic.
Not all white people are like this, though.
A certain white demographic, you know what I mean?
Right.
Feel it's necessary for them to police their own situations, and a lot of times they are wrong. They are overly aggressive,
right?
And you need to leave that into the hands of
law.
If you call the police, call the police.
Right.
You don't have to go out there and address, and that
causes problems. That's when murder starts to happen. That's when these extra things start happening. Because look, they feel like that. Look, this is what I'm finna start. Look, I hate this, man. I hate this. I hate every part of this story. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know why? Because oftentimes we'll see some people, like if that was me in that situation, I'd have been very aggressive back with this white guy. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest. But this guy wasn't aggressive at all. This guy didn't do anything. He didn't say anything back, and he addressed him. And he's like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Look, I don't like that at all. And when I saw that,
and I don't like that either.
When I saw that, it made me upset. Because look, it doesn't matter in America. It's just too much because a black person have the hardest time living in America. Why does it have to be like that? Why can't I walk in my own neighborhood and I have to always be stopped or said something or criticized by white people or not all white people?
I love his face.
Listen, not by all white people. Let me say that. For the record, not all white people are like this. But there are white people that are like this and that are raising their kids like this. And you know who you are. I know who you are. I can sense it when I'm around you or when I'm around certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, but look, I don't like it, the whole story. I don't like the move. I don't like the way he did. He's an Army sergeant, a veteran. He should know better. And then when it comes to equality and when it comes to being my brother's keeper, he's trained to be able to decipher between that. And he didn't show that.
I agree.
Take his pension. You're a racist. Take his pension.
Yeah, he's an Army sergeant.
He's a racist. Take his pension.
But just like I was saying, you draw some of these videos. You're left to draw your own conclusion. Now, for the record, I drew the same conclusion as you. But you have to look at it from all angles.
Okay.
And on this show, we challenge conventional wisdom.
Right.
And that's what I do.
Well, you do that well.
Where I say, well, let me look at this from the eyes of the white man and how he may view this. So, even though I'm drawing that conclusion,
he wants to kill you.
There are several different ways to chop this up, where you can look at it from the perspective that E is looking at it, and that the perspective I agree with, by the way. Or you can look at it from the perspective of,
that white man that was sitting out there,
his
wife.
What happened?
I would like to know what happened.
And that's an interesting question. Because I don't want to be the guy that feels like my child is innocent all the time.
Okay, but look, let's say
and
this.
I want to...
Can I give you another scenario? And this is just, and I know you may agree with something like this because you know things happen like this, especially when it came to Emmett Till. The guy's wife was interacting with him at first. And I think maybe she was rude or being disrespectful. I don't know what happened prior, even if she wasn't. What if they were talking and they were kiki and ha-ha and the husband was mad?
What if he was...
I just don't know. What if that was the case? And then he came out being a bully after that.
What if his wife was flirting with him?
I don't think so, because at the end she was talking trash. She was like she was trying to talk trash.
And who was the girl in the background?
The kids, the daughter, they run out like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't like this.
See, it could be that too. That could have made him aggressive. It could have been maybe the kid was flirting with his daughter. Like, who knows? Man, that's just I would love to see the beginning of
that. Even if that's the case, look, even if that's the case,
I would love to see.
Listen, even if that's the case, your kid was flirting with him or something. I mean, look, you're racist, bro. It's no way around it. You on camera, you can tell how you listen. The way he see, this is the thing. This is what I always look. I hear what people say, but I look at how white people posture up.
Interesting.
See, that's what you got to notice. A lot of people won't look at that. I look at how they posture up because I've been in places and things where white people posture up in certain ways, and they want you to know that I'm in charge. I'm king here. I'm the ruler.
I'm the boss.
That's why I pulled the white-faced Jesus down off my grandma's wall one time.
What?
Right. You're not the boss.
Hey, tell me about it.
Jesus was Jewish.
Hold on. Wait. We not going to just skate past that. I have to know about this white Jesus story.
We're going to talk about it. Listen, I got that coming on Facts. I got a heck of a show when it comes to that. Look, and you'll be interested to hear this topic, bro. I think that you should get in on this topic because, listen.
You don't want me to go in.
I really do. Because I think you should give your point of view on this because, look, people need to know about these things. And
you're going to have them assassinate me, man.
No, they're not going to assassinate you for telling the truth. Well, I don't know. They will.
I go to extremes.
Listen, let me just say this.
And what did I tell you before we started this show? Before we even started, not the show today, but I'm just talking about the podcast in general.
You don't like talking about politics.
I don't want to get into politics too tough and religion because those are things that people are very passionate about. And historically,
they cause wars.
The stances that I take on a lot of this stuff, it is going to upset a lot of people.
But listen, my thing is this.
So I would rather just...
You should be able to... Listen, this is my thing. With everything that's going on, even in America, I don't understand. Why is it wrong for us to discuss religion and discuss politics?
There's nothing wrong with it.
The same way we discuss everything else. Listen, you should have your opinion, or you should have... My thing is this. I tell people all the time, do the research on your own.
But, I mean, what you're saying is correct. In a perfect world, we should... Like I talk about opinions and stuff all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should be able to express yourself and feel how you feel. But the problem with that is a lot of people, they make it personal. Especially when it comes to politics and religion. It becomes very personal.
It does.
And you know...
But you have to be... You have to be very mature to talk about those things. I couldn't talk about that with a lot of other people. I can talk about it with you. Even if we have these conversations and they make it heated even while we're doing a show. We don't talk about that after the show. We don't say, hey man, you made me upset or anything. Because that's how you feel. I can't take how you feel away from you. If I do that, you know what I'm telling you? I'm trying to tell you that what you feel or what you say don't matter. That's what I will be doing. And that's just not the person I am. I want you to know that what you feel and how you feel and what you view, how you view the world and life matters.
And if there's anybody in the comment section, we are, you know, me and E, we get passionate, we go back and forth. So, you know, we don't want to leave out the viewer.
Right.
If there's anybody in the comment section who wants to add on to this conversation, just hit us up.
Read a couple of comments. Let's see what we got in the comments.
Okay.
What you got?
Let me see here. My man, shout out to my main man, Miko. That is the homie right there. Miko says, I know he was arrested, but what are they really going to charge him with? That is key. And that is very true.
I don't know what you can charge him with for real.
Well, they can charge him with assault. Because he touched him.
Okay.
That's for sure. I'm not sure of what the charge was.
A minor assault. It would be a misdemeanor.
Simple afraid.
Won't hurt him at all.
But then my main man Sean said, but did you see how the family came through? Yes, sir. Then Sean also says, nah, CJ. Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Different opinions.
Everybody has a different opinion about this thing. But
for the record though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I agree. I'm on the side, but it's kind of like, you know, we have to look at it from all angles. And like I said on this show right here, we challenge conventional wisdom. Like, you know what I mean? It's my job to push the conversation forward.
Right.
That way we get everything out. Right. You know what I mean?
You know what? I like how you do that, bro. Because look, that's important.
And that's why I'm the bad guy. Because I don't mind.
So you really are the bad guy, but sometimes, sometimes you make perfect sense that nobody can't deny it. That's what it's for. You got to push the conversation forward.
And Miko said, "Tell him, E, my boy ain't playing today." Speaking all facts, did you see the passion in his face?
Listen, I got to give it to the people because look, I grew up the same way a lot of other black people grew up, and my story is no different from theirs. I'm not better than them. I'm not beneath them. I'm right there beside them, letting them know, look, let's lock arms and walk together because we got to face this fight of racism in this country, and it's coming. You see it all over the news. You see it all over. Listen, we have more stories coming up every day about these things happening with this. Another kid murdered, a kid shot down fatally in Chicago, 13-year-old little boy. I posted this maybe a week and a half ago on the CNE page. So look, man, y'all keep checking out the CNE page because we post these stories, man, and we want y'all to get involved. So look, all these stories are coming up, and they're continuing to happen. My thing is this. These things always been happening. How do we stop these things from happening? How do we mitigate these type of threats in our community?
Well, the old saying goes, if there's 100 years of oppression, it takes 100 years to undo it.
I agree with that.
So these people are conditioned to be a certain way, and we can only hope and pray that their offspring, their children, their grandkids, have a better understanding of the world. Unfortunately, a lot of us are taught you are your environment. You know what I mean? A lot of these people, especially right now, I'm addressing white people.
Right.
A lot of them are misled as children into believing, even the world for that matter, the spotlight that they have put on black people. A lot of people who come to this country are intimidated by black people, and a lot of that is fear. Right. You know what I mean? To see a young black kid walking in your neighborhood that you've never seen before, it invokes a certain type of fear.
And that's the problem, because listen, the stereotype is real. We've already been stereotyped. We've already been placed in a bucket. You know what I mean? Black people are aggressive. They speak with their hands. They do this. Listen, I don't understand that. I hate that. I mean, why can't someone be who they are, whether they talk with their hands, whether they don't talk with their hands, whether they move gracefully or not, as long as you're not out here hurting these children, you're not out here hurting these adults, and just committing these heinous crimes in your community. Step up for your community, man. Don't let people come in your community, commit crimes, bring crime, and do this, even if it's your own people. So look, I just think, like you say, to black people, to no fault of their own, a lot of us are stuck still. I'm a part of that because I still view certain things a certain way, and I have to move away from that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just how we was raised, and look, you just don't know who is who these days. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I have some friends that I think I even told you about this one person that's a friend of mine, and we talk about these topics all the time. And this is a white person. We sit down and eat together, we dine together, and we talk about these things and we talk about these issues. And she is very, very, very solid. And she likes to hear what I have to say, and I love hearing what she say when she asks certain questions. You know what I'm saying? Because I told her one time, I said, look, black people don't like to be told that they speak well. Hey, you speak well. That's just racist. I mean, what? I can't speak well like you? I'm gonna feel like that if you say that to me. What do you have, a mentor? What do you have this? Look, why did it have to be that? Why can't it be that I went to school, was raised up?
I know you're jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous of all of this. You know what I'm saying? I think she need to go home. I think she do need to go home.
Hey, that's my daughter.
Listen, I've been struggling all day. Hey, look, for the guests, but y'all don't know who he's talking about. I'm not going to tell y'all.
Why are you putting out business?
I'm not telling them. I'm not going to tell them.
No,
But CJ, listen, we're going to end up, this right here is going to end up causing a huge disagreement in this room because that is not your daughter. That is not your daughter, bro, so you can stop that. And you're not my uncle.
Did you call me Uncle Sam?
Okay, look, get on the lighter note. You can find us on iHeartRadio. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, Podcast Addict. You can find us on SoundCloud. And look, I'm telling y'all, whatever you have, wherever you streaming at, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, man, C&E, we already there. Listen, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. All you got to do is share it to your friends, donate to the show. And look, man, we here for you, man. We ain't going nowhere. We gonna keep it right here, man. This is what we do.
What time?
Hey, listen, I can't promise you we're gonna be on time at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But what I can promise you, at 6 p.m.ish, C&E, The Discussion Podcast.
No doubt. And I'm gonna give a special shout out to the homie Meek Wills who chose to come over here
yes, sir.
today, playing executive producer role, pouring out drinks and giving us great insight on these topics that we cover today.
Yeah. And she's not your daughter, son.
And that's salute to my
your friend, your partner.
To my stepdaughter. I love her.
That's not your stepdaughter. But yo, that's what's up, man. Look, we thank y'all, man, for coming out, man, and watching the C&E show, man, the discussion. Everybody that's new that's watching the show, look, we do this every Tuesday and every Thursday, man. And everybody that's been watching the show and continuing to watch the show, we're going to continue. We're going to be the most consistent, man. We're going to have the most projects. We're going to be here, man. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. So y'all better stick around, man. We got views from the 6, man. We got facts coming with E-Dale, man. We got a lot of stuff coming. We got Pancover Paint series that just jumped back off. I'm telling you, if you haven't signed up, people are signing up. Tickets going fast. Pancover Paint series, y'all sign up, man.
Oh, yeah. And before we go, I got to shout out my musical family.
Okay.
Shout out to the 6, man. Shout out to Mad C, Honey De Niro, Kill, Rip Kid.
Hold up. When we going to have Honey De Niro back on and see?
Whenever we need her on, she's available.
Yeah, let's get them back up here, man, because I'm sure they want to talk about some of these things that's going on.
And we also, Sony Orchard, Who Mag.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my main man, Rob Schwartz. Bad Seed, Get Home Safe in stores now.
And don't forget to watch The Thin Black Line. I've watched it 3 times already. It's a great movie. I'm telling y'all, support these people that are out here working, the people in your community, the people are trying to come up. Support them so they can come up. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
All streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms, The Thin Black Line, but you can definitely watch it on Amazon Prime.
So with that being said, salute to everybody who took the time out of their day to tune in. You can catch us every Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m.ish. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate you showing your love.
Yes, sir. Don't forget to donate to the show.
Till next time.
We are The Discussion, baby.
Whoa.